This is it. That's recording. Ready?
3,
Go for it.
2, 1.
In the past, I've done quite a few videos, that's loud, talking about fake watches, and I often get a lot of hate from the replica community because I talk about how shit they are, and I think, well, we're at a shooting range, and I think we might upset these guys a little bit more. The challenge is we have one decent replica. This is a clone. This is what's called a Rolex Submariner clone. But the challenge is we only have one chance at getting this thing right. So that's why we're doing so many test shots. So the plan is to shoot a watch. The fake Rolex is going to dangle here. And at the moment, it's quite tricky getting all the cameras lined up. So we're going to practice with one of these guys. What's the gun?
It's a Remington 870 pump action.
2, 1.
This is so much trickier than what I thought it would be. We've got so many cameras set up, I should have brought more people to help out. So we've got XT4, GH5, GH5, A7, S3. So we just need more people. And I've got another couple of cameras that I want to set up. So it's this is a lot more tricky than what I thought. Basically, what we're doing is we've shot normal clay and they explode. It looks amazing. The results are great. But we need to see what happens when we shoot an actual watch. So this is just a really shitty fake. But it will at least allow us to see what it would look like with a watch being shot. Whether it's going to explode or whether it's going to just sit there, not entirely sure. Recording. Right, go for it. Christ alive. It's safe to say that watch is gone. Can we find any parts of it? This is all that's left of the watch. It's literally nothing. We can't find anything from the head apart from the date wheel. This time we're having another test shot of the box just to make sure that all the cameras are shooting in the right way. What's this shotgun about?
This is a Blazer F3 Vantage shotgun.
Right.
So it's in 12 bore, lovely walnut.
3, 2, 1.
Absolutely destroyed. Ricky from Scottish Watches is killing it with his shot. I mean, so it's Gordon with the actual shot. But if you're not following Scottish Watches, go give them a follow on Instagram, give them a follow on YouTube, but also follow their podcast, Scottish Watches Podcast. It's pretty good. If you haven't seen my other content around fake watches, it's nothing around snobbery. Oops, too much. It's nothing around snobbery. It's literally around the idea of there's no requirement to buy a fake watch. You do not need, someone does not need a watch to say Rolex on it, AP on it, Patek on it. The amount of money that you can spend on a fake watch, you could easily get a genuine proper watch for that amount of cash. There's great looking watches at all price points. There are so many watches that I want that I just can't afford. But that doesn't mean I go out and buy fake ones. I strive to buy them. I work hard to buy them, or I just don't worry about it. And I just enjoy the watches that I can afford. That's just how it is. This is it. That's recording. Ready?
3,
Go for it.
2, 1.
Hang on. There's some crazy things going on here. These cameras have captured some insane little moments of these watches exploding. If you look at this little frame here, you can see the bezel has just come off the watch and the sapphire crystal has just turned to dust, and then the thing just completely explodes. But what's even crazier here is how quickly this watch just goes out of frame. With the box, you can see the shot just goes pretty much straight through the box, but the boxes just stay where they are. There's no real mass for the energy to be transferred from the shot, the little pellets, into the material. The weak watch, the crap fake, that kind of just explodes. It's made out of bad metal, it's made out of cheap metal, and the bracelet isn't solid, it's just bent metal. Whereas with the good clone, the higher quality clone, it's made out of solid steel, and the parts are relatively well made. And it's really interesting how clearly the energy is sent from the shot and is transferred into the solid parts of steel. And that's why I'm assuming, I'm no bloody scientist, but that's why it kind of just shoots out of shot. It kind of absorbs the energy and then just carries on. It's crazy how quickly it disappears. It's really satisfying seeing these fake watches just completely destroyed. Within this shot here, you can actually see the pellets, the little shot coming into frame. It's just a big blur and then just slamming into the watch. That is really satisfying. I just love that little explosion. A massive thanks to Ricky and Gordy, not only for coming up with this idea, but actually organising the whole thing. If you're into your podcast, give Scottish Watches a follow. Search for Scottish Watches in any podcast app and you'll find them. And guys, I've got another. If you enjoyed this video, then I have another. I've actually got another couple of watches, but this is going to be a beast of a watch to play with. So if you have any ideas on what we should do with this next one, drop me a comment down below and let me know how I should destroy this. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you like the style of this video, hit the subscribe button down there and that little bell icon so you get notifications when I drop you a new video. And if you're into your watch straps and watch accessories, jump over to barkandjack.com and check out the stuff that we have over there. And if you're on Instagram, give me a follow at barkandjack. Oh, and Reddit. I'm on Reddit. It's reddit.com/r/barkandjack. I'll see you over there. Take care.